Hello and welcome everyone to the Shrine of Secrets for May the 16th up to May the 23rd. It is Chaotic. We're going to run through this week's Teachables in the Shrine of Secrets. You can buy them with your blood shards. So first up, Survivor perk, Prove Thyself, Dwight Fairfield perk, 550 shards. Receive an incremental speed bonus to repair, healing, sabotage and cleansing, opening exit gates and search speeds when other survivors are within an 8-meter range. This is tier 1. One nearby survivor gives you just a 1% increase speed, two nearby survivors 2%, and 3 nearby survivors grants a 3% speed. So if you can get it up to tier 3, one nearby survivor gives you a 3%, 2 gives you a 6%, and 3 gives you a 9%. It is like the poor man's version of Leader. It makes you be a bit faster, where Leader makes the other survivors a bit faster when they're within the 8-meter range. So, in my humble opinion, I would say Prove Thyself is not as good as Leader. But that's just my view. But it's 550 shards if you want to give it a try. And your second Survivor perk is a Jake Park perk called Calm Spirit, 550 shards. Animals seem to trust you as they often stay calm in your presence, reduces chances of alerting woodland creatures by 80%. We've all done it. You're either creeping or running away from the killer, and the crows actually fly up. And the killer who knows their stuff will actually see the crows or hear the crows fly off, and they will head for the crows. There is a perk called Spies from the Shadows, which alerts the killer within 36 meters at tier 3 if you set off the crows. That's a 75% chance of that happening with tier 3. At the moment, I would say the crows are not a problem, but I have a feeling in future patches Calm Spirit may be used, because I think they're gonna do something with the crows where they maybe give killer more of an indication or notification when you set them off. But at the moment, I would say I wouldn't recommend Calm Spirit. If you do get up to tier 3, instead of 80%, it's 100%. So basically, you're not going to set off the crows when you run past them or walk past them. And their first killer perk is a nightmare perk, Freddy Krueger, called Blood Warden. It's a bit more expensive, this one, 750 shards. Once per match, once at least one exit gate is opened, Hook and a survivor summons the entity to block the exits for all survivors for 30 seconds. While Blood Warden is active, orders of survivors located within the exit areas are revealed to you. You've all done it as a killer and you've all done it as a survivor. You successfully repair the 5 generators, you open a gate, and you run round and you annoy the killer, basically. Or you may see one person is left in the map and you might go and help them. If the killer catches this survivor and hooks them, this will block the exit for 30 seconds at tier 1. If you can get it up to tier 3, it is a 60-second, so you cannot escape. It is a pretty decent end game perk to use, because more than likely they will not leave the game. And so you can block the gates, you can run around then, and you can down maybe another one, maybe another 2. But like I say, 750 shards, so it's a bit more expensive. That's Blood Warden Freddy Krueger. And your second and last killer perk is the cannibal perk, Leatherface, called Franklin's Demise. Your vicious attacks make the survivors drop their item on impact. So if they're carrying a torch, repair kit, a med kit or whatever, a map, key, when you hit them with your weapon, it will drop on the floor. They have to go and pick it back up to get it again. If you get up to tier 3, it takes 5% of the charges off the item. And if you get up to tier 3, when they drop it, it'll be 10% of the charges gone. So they won't be able to use it as much as they could when it was full. Quite an underrated perk, guys. I do run it, especially on Leatherface, Franklin's Demise, or I have run it in the past. Underrated perk, yeah. You see someone flashlight you, smack them, drop their flashlight, they usually run off. Alright, they may come back and pick it back up. But if you can keep the pressure on them, they may forget where it is. Or you might down them before they can pick it back up. So, quick recap. Prove Thyself. Calm Spirit. Blood Warden, Franklin's Demise. I wouldn't really recommend the 2 survivor perks. If you are going to go for the one, definitely prove thyself at the current way the game is. Blood Warden and Franklin's Demise. Okay, that's personal. That's personal preference. I would say they're 2 strong perks though. So if you're going to spend your money and you play killer, I'd go for one of the killer perks. But thanks for watching, guys. This is May the 16th to the 23rd. Shrine of Secrets. This is Chaotic bidding you farewell. Hope I've given you some good information, and I will catch you soon.